So, about 4 months ago, I made a video on Gotham Knights and their gameplay reveal trailer for Red Hood and Nightwing. And just like a lot of other people, I had a lot of concerns with how the game looked clunky, it looked slow, and it looked really, really boring, as you could say. Well, I'm happy to say that ever since that video, and I'm not saying I caused it, obviously, it was everyone's general feedback. Ever since that video, Warner Brothers has been revealing newer and newer content for Gotham Knights and showing more gameplay, more cinematic trailers, and all sorts of stuff like that. Well, I'm happy to say that it looked disappointing. It's starting to look really good right now. So, during all this time, ever since everyone's feedback, they've released individual trailers for each of the heroes, Nightwing, Red Hood, Robin, and Batgirl, and the trailers did them justice. There was some gameplay in them, of course, not a lot, obviously, but the little gameplay that we did see in the trailers looked really, really good. Once that new Red Hood reveal trailer actually came out, a lot of people were like, alright, I'm back in on this game. Let's rock and roll. It's looking good. And they didn't just stop there. They've been going and going with revealing. They've been revealing all the enemies we're going to be fighting, or a bunch of the enemies we are going to be fighting. They're revealing some new skins and all that sort. It looks like the classic skins for these heroes have been revealed. Yeah, it looks like their classic skins just got announced. I don't know who the artist is. Go ahead and yell at me, but here it is on the screen. And these look so good. Red Hood still looks jacked AF, but that's alright. They're not going to change that. But these guys are starting to look a lot better. And as I said before, the gameplay we've seen, although not as much as I wish we would see, it's starting to look a lot better. So hopefully next week we are not disappointed as the game comes out next Friday. And I absolutely cannot wait to get it on. So, it's funny that I made that video about being completely disappointed, but after all the trailers I'd seen, I actually went ahead and pre-ordered the game, and I have been anxiously waiting for it to come out, and I just want it to come out so bad. I'm really hyped for it. I'm gonna try to stream it. And more than anything, I'm going to try to get the look into video for this out as fast as possible. So to all my friends and mods, you might not see me for a couple of days. But yeah, this game is starting to look a lot better. The official launch trailer especially looked really, really good. The villains, so we're getting a bunch of villains in this game, which is so nice. We got Harley Quinn, we got Mr. Freeze, which I'm so excited to see. Clayface is in it. And of course, the Court of Owls are in it, which is so exciting, everyone. If you don't know the Court of Owls, they are one of the coolest, hidden deep Batman villains in his universe. And I'm so excited to see what they do, because I think this is the first game where they're actually, they're the main threat, and the other villains are, gonna be there as well. But they are the main threat you're going against. Now, when it comes to the stuff like what I said about Red Hood, am I still happy he's apparently shooting non-lethal bullets? No, it's a little strange, but honestly, I've kind of gotten over it. That doesn't mean I accept it. It's just whatever. Let's just move on. They're going to fall down anyway. The armor-piercing non-lethal bullets still doesn't make sense to me, but whatever at this point. And honestly, the jumping thing, I've been listening to a lot of comic book I've been listening to a lot of people who read comic books. Apparently Red Hood has gotten powers from the Lazarus Pit before. I'm not familiar with that, but that's what I've heard. He's never gotten a jump in the midair thing, but I'm starting to open up to it a lot more just because it's just a different take. That's really all it is. And then everyone else looks really good. Nightwing looks good. Robin is getting a lot of love. Seriously, people are going crazy for Robin, which is awesome. When I saw Robin's trailer, I was even like, am I going to play Robin first? But no, I'm going to stick with my boy Red Hood. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to work on the others later. But yeah, it's crazy that I made that video, and then I go ahead and pre-order the game because I'm excited. I love these characters. I really hope Warner Brothers does this game justice. It really seems like they took our feedback and are trying to make it better. And I guess we'll see. The only thing I'm really worried about is I heard there's no parrying in this game, or counter, I guess you should say. Like in Arkham Knight, it's really all dodging. I guess we'll just have to see. I guess we'll see how that works. I really think there should be a counter attack because that's kind of like a main thing that the Bat family is known for. You see them dodging and then counterattacking in the animated shows, movies, etc. And all the other games. I understand this game is not in the Arkham universe. We get that. It's just you guys picked a really interesting timeline right after Arkham Knight died. Or right after Arkham... You just picked a really interesting timeline after Batman just did Operation Nightfall. But it's really cool. If I had to think, though, I think we are going to see Batman in this game. And I don't mean in flashbacks. I bet he is somewhere. I doubt Batman is dead. And I wonder... Because a lot of people are saying he's not dead. I wonder if we're going to be able to play as him in the future. Because I don't know who else they could add. Well, no, I do know who. But yeah, I wonder if we'll just be able to play him in the future. We'll just have to see where this game goes. Like I said, I'm very, very excited for this game. I'm going to get the look into out as fast as humanly possible while it also being good. And yeah, I hope to see you guys. Like I said, I will be streaming this the Friday night that the game comes out. So go ahead and come to my Twitch, twitch.tv/JubyScottGaming. It's where I originally started as a content creator, so it would be nice to see some of you there. Maybe you don't know that that's where I started. But yeah, this game, I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling. I'm not saying it's going to be great. I'm not going to be like the YouTubers who praised Marvel's Avengers before it came out and was like, oh, it's going to be amazing, 10 out of 10s already, etc. No, I have very high hopes for it, but I also understand that what we saw in the beginning was really nerve-wracking, but it really, really feels like they picked up the slack. So I'm very, very excited for this, and I really hope that this is a good game. I want this game to be good. And for the love of God, I don't know how they would do it, but please add 4-player co-op. It's so weird that you would advertise all 4 heroes and then only make it 2-player co-op. Very, very weird decision. Just saying. Now, what will be awesome about these games is comparing the two. We have Gotham Knights, Warner Bros., and then Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League coming out. When is that coming out? So it'll be very interesting to compare these two games because Rocksteady's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is coming out next year in 2023. And then we have Gotham Knights coming out next week, which will be very cool. I'm excited to see the differences. Like, Rocksteady's got the reputation because of Arkham Knight. Warner Brothers has done an Arkham game. They did Arkham Origins, which I still think is super underrated. But yet they still go with different outlooks. Like, we're hearing that there's not a counter option. We're hearing that it's only 2-player co-op. So it'll be really interesting to see who comes out on top. I understand that we have a year before Suicide Squad comes out. I can guarantee you that these two people will be comparing these two games when they are both finally released. But with that being said, I'm extremely excited for Gotham Knights, guys. I really hope to see you all there next Friday when it finally releases. Check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/JubyScottGaming, and I will get that a look into out as fast as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be on the lookout for a Halloween special this month. Alright, I'll see you guys.